Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I will be doing my review for Sea of Thieves that released last week on the Xbox One and for Windows 10. This is a cross-play game. Also, it's an Xbox Play Anywhere game, so if you buy the Xbox version, you get the Windows 10 version, and if you get the Windows 10, vice versa. So yeah, that's pretty handy. This game is also the first big first-party game to launch into Game Pass. Game Pass is a subscription-based service that Microsoft released a while ago. So all the first-party games are going to be into this. It's €10 a month service. All the first-party games are going to release in the day they release in general. So I am someone that actually am playing Sea of Thieves through Game Pass. I did not buy this game. I got the 2 weeks free trial with Game Pass, and that is what I'm using right now to play the game. So is Sea of Thieves worth the asking price? Did I get enough time out of it just with the Game Pass to say, if I paid €70, which is how much a game would be for me, would I be happy with my purchase? Is this something I can recommend to others? And to let you all know that I am someone that has played this game for the last 2 years. I've been playing it in the alpha. I was one of the selected people that were signed up for it very early on, so I've been playing lots of builds, and now finally the public betas and stuff like that, the final beta, and now the full game. So I have played a lot of Sea of Thieves over the last few years, and I want to give my opinion on it. So all the gameplay you're going to see in this video is captured from me playing it on my base Xbox One, not an Xbox One X or an Xbox One S. Yes, the big vanilla Xbox console. That is what I'm using to play Sea of Thieves. And the first thing I have to say, regardless of what Xbox or computer you're playing this on, Sea of Thieves is a gorgeous looking game. They went with a nice colourful cartoony art style, but when you look at the water in this game, I don't want to get too much into it because the water just looks fan-frickin-tastic, but that's something everyone has talked about in this game, even before it was released. Whenever they first announced it and were showing gameplay, everyone was all like, look at the water, look at the waves, it's fantastic, is this actually in a game? Well, yes, it's 2018 and games are just continually evolving and looking better and better, and Sea of Thieves is no exception in that department. The water technology that they are using for this game is beautiful to just stay in motion, but for a game that's about pirates and basically the 99% of the game, you're going to be on your boat sailing this, so the ocean is a very big part and it's something they had to get right, and I can tell you right now, they nailed it. Talk about the water in Sea of Thieves. Okay, got it. Well, that's that out of the way. The one thing everyone has talked about the game. Now I'm going to get into the good, the bad and the ugly of this game. Okay, so other than the graphics for the good thing is this is a very good game to play with friends. It's the ideal way to play. You don't want to be playing solo because it's a lot harder and just isn't as fun. I've actually put a lot of time into solo, and I can say it's not as bad as some people are making it out to be. It is a lot harder, and it's kind of shit when you're getting started on by a bunch of pirates and you're outnumbered and there's not really much you can do, and it can go bad that way. But it is completely playable on your own. You're just not going to have as much fun, but if you're playing this with friends, with a headset, this is the best way to play Sea of Thieves, and that's the good thing, is that you're going to be having lots of laughs. And now to get into the bad. From the alphas and the betas, your main goal was to get a treasure map and then go to the X on the islands. That hasn't evolved much. There's two other factions or whatever you can go to, and they'll give you two different types of missions instead of getting treasure maps. You can go and collect animals, chickens and stuff, and you have to get them back on time. So you have to go to random islands to try find them, because it doesn't tell you where to go. Or you can take up bounty hunts where you have to go and track down these skeleton captains. And to be completely honest, I love this game, but there just isn't much here with the mission style. Like, you're just going to be going from point A to point A, point A to point B. I'm just rolling with it. So yeah, you're going from point A to point B, killing captains. They're not very hard at all. The skeletons are so underwhelming in this game. It's kind of ridiculous, and the fact that these are the only enemies in the game, and they're not even a threat. Like, there's lots of the higher level ones, like the gold ones, and there's a bunch of them at you. well then they'll be a bit of threat. But it's not fun to fight them. Just giving them more health and more damage output doesn't make them a good enemy, especially when it's just a different design of a base skeleton, just having them being all gold. It would have been cool if you had different type of creatures in the game. So with the missions all being fetch quests, either going for a treasure chest, killing the skeleton, getting a skull to bring it back, or going around randomly looking for chickens and so on. That is the bad part of the game, because it can get very repetitive very fast. The second you do all of these missions once, you're basically just going to be going through a cycle of doing them all again and again and again. The more you level up, you'll be getting like harder missions of it. So for the skeleton, you'll have to kill 3 captains or something like that in one go to fully complete the voyage, and there'll probably be slightly stronger variants, but that's about it. And with the treasure chest, you'll probably have to go to 4 different islands, or there's probably like 5 X's on one island and stuff like that. There's not really too much to it. And then when you do get all your chests and your loot, you'll be heading back, and then you could get captured. Like someone else can come out, try to capture your ship, take all your loot, and you'll have to fight them off, or just like steer away to a different outpost, because the outposts are in safe zones. So you can get your chest and bring it all the way, and just before you turn it in, someone could shoot you. I had that happen to me, and I've also done it to someone else, so I can't really say anything. It's all part of the game. It is called Sea of Thieves after all, so you have to be a thief, I guess. But I've had plenty of great times talking to people in the game that weren't just trying to shoot you and do PvP straight away, but that's pretty rare. See what I did there with the whole rare? Yeah, so after you do all that, you're doing the same missions over and over again. There's not too much else to it, other than you playing the game with your friends because you're having fun, and that can only last so long. So if Rare don't update this frequently and add things that keep it entertaining for everyone involved, it could get boring really fast. Like, I'm already kind of easing back on the game, but I've played the game well before it released. So since there wasn't too much added with the full version of the game, I just want to like play it bit by bit, not too much, and not go crazy with it. So the other thing to do in the game are the skeleton forts. I've only done one of these. I did complete it, and I got like over 20 grand of gold worth of treasure from the sell and everything. Me and my friend were the only ones to do it. It was pretty hard because there was only 2 of us, and it does get pretty crazy with all the skeletons being really strong towards the end, and we didn't have any loot or bananas left really. We had to keep waiting for them to refresh so we can run around trying to get as many bananas to eat and stuff like that. Use the barrels to blow up the skeletons. But that can't be fun for too much longer. You do it a few times, you're just doing a horde basically. That's not as fun as games that actually have a horde mode, like Gears of War, Call of Duty Zombies, just to say a few. So it's not done as well in this game, but that is a great way to get treasure. There is a kraken in the game, but unfortunately the little bitch hasn't attacked me yet, and I haven't had a chance to kill him or scare him away, so I cannot talk about the kraken. I did see some gameplay, and I did see some people say it was kind of a disappointment. Then I've seen people say that he gets stronger every time you encounter him, so I can't personally comment on it because I haven't encountered the kraken. So with all that said, there's good, the bad, and the ugly. The good are the moments, the gameplay, the time with your friends if you're playing it with friends, or even if you can make awesome stories playing it solo and running into other players. And then the bad is how like repetitive it can get. So that's the bad and the ugly of the game. It's repetitive, there's not too much content. It all depends on how well this game is supported after release. And it has been stated already that everything that's going to be added to this game, like expansion wise, content feature wise and stuff like that, will be free. And the next big content drop will be in 3 months. So I wonder what they're going to be releasing before then, like small little bits to keep people coming back. I don't know, but this was my review. I enjoy it. I don't know if I can fully recommend it. If you can see the gameplay from Twitch, YouTube, Mixer, and you think the game looks interesting and fun, just know that the content is very light, and all those missions are the only missions in the game, and who knows how long they will stay, or if they'll add a different type of mission in the game. It's all about having fun with your friends and stuff like that. So I highly recommend you getting the 2 weeks free trial of Game Pass and use that to try the game out like I have, and that should help sell the game or not sell it, depending on your experience with the game during the 2 weeks. So if you like this review, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know if you enjoy Sea of Thieves or if you plan on skipping this one in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching, have a great day, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Goodbye. Hey everyone, if you've made it this far, that means you've made it to the end of the video, and I just want to say thank you all for watching. And remember, if you enjoyed this, hit the thumbs up button and click any of the video links that are displayed now if you want to see more content from me. Have a great day.